Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. Today, we're going to be learning how to kill someone in real life with a knife. Just kidding. Oh, what we're actually doing today is we're going to be doing that in modern so grab your knife and be prepared to kill because today we go to war. Tip number 1, blind spots. We're going to talk about them a lot throughout this video. What I'm trying to say is that if you have blind spots, make sure to cover them up. Make sure you're constantly looking side to side or behind you, because you never know who's sneaking up or crawling behind you. And at the same time, you take advantage of other people's blind spots in the game, in modern ops. If you guys are confused, I'll talk about it. I'll explain furthermore. Basically, we have places where we can see and not see around us. Like your eyes are preferably put in the front of your head. You can't see side to side or twist your head 180 degrees, right? So that's basically what blind spots are. The places you can't see around you. So in video games, especially in 3D games, where you have to go and start sniping in 3D, and you basically get the gist. Point is that for the 150-degree vision you have right now, you can't go around, you can't see everything, you have a limited scope, but that's why all those red arrows are for. So use those to compensate for your lack of vision in the blind spots. If you get flashbang, which is also another thing you should be worried about, you should also be careful about that. Alright, next thing we're going to learn on is stalking or third partying. You may not like this in any other normal match, but third partying is very important in a knife fight. If the enemy is low and you can strike them down immediately after they kill another enemy, it's very important, because if you can do that, that's an extra kill for you and you didn't lose any health after that. Let me be clear, if you don't do it to you, if you don't do it, someone will do it to you, and you're eventually fight fire with fire. If in a world that no one plays fair, you have to play fair by yourself. Alright, time for the next tip. 3. Be careful not running out of supply. In a match, you can only have a certain amount of grenades or smoke bombs with you during a fight. If you run out, that means you're going to have to wait until you die, or if you run out for the match, that it's completely gone. So you have to be careful and be resourceful with the amount that you currently have. It's not infinite like in a lot of other games, so be careful and wise on how you use them. Be strategic. Like if you see like two people fighting together, you should probably wait till one of them dies, then throw the smoke bomb so you can come up behind the person. This one is backstabbing. Alright, what you do is you're going to if you can attack for someone from behind, it usually is the best way to go around it. Otherwise, you probably are not doing well. If you don't attack someone from behind, it's probably not good. You're probably going to win a lot more fights like this. Like for example, now look at how I'm killing people right now. Alright, that was a bad example, but let's continue. You just keep doing it. You may feel like this is cowardly, like third partying, but backstabbing actually works. They can't directly attack you, but as long as the person's not running directly, you can usually get to kill. Let's see. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, turn around. And is to line up your kills. If you should come next to a cluster of people and start attacking them from behind like this. If you do that, you're more likely to get like those special achievements you see in game, like I used to do in other games. Exactly. Just keep attacking people behind their backs, so that people will not notice you. And you can rank the leaderboard highest, like I've done right now. On to the next match. Tip number 6 is to able to start a head rank fast early in the beginning, so that you're not overcome easily. In the beginning of the match, you need to get a very big head start in order to set the gap wide between you and your opponents. Because what you don't want to happen is that in the beginning of a match and you're already behind in the kills, so you don't want to be playing catch up to everyone else. You have to be you have to set that gap early, so that you don't just die out or something like that. You make sure that be attentive to that scoreboard, and also to remember use that flashbang I told you earlier. Okay, so you now understand the importance of keeping a lead score. But it's time we move on to the next tip in the video. Alright, tip number 7. I don't know if you know this, but I'll tell you anyway. The knives you pick up after killing someone, you can't keep them forever. Like, once you die, you're not able to collect those knives right back. Like, the way it works is that the moment you can only have them to the moment you die. That's when someone else can go and pick it up, while the other person can just pick up the knife you lost. So that's basically how it is. So I recommend buying your own knife, not like going around branding a knife that doesn't belong to you. You can still use it, just make sure know that you won't have it forever. Alright, if you do that, everyone's going to think that you're just weak, and everyone will be like,
oh hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy.
right, so you understand where I'm coming from, right? So if you can do it, don't just care what people are thinking about it. But just remember, you won't have to die forever. But before we continue with the video, may I ask you guys to subscribe to the channel. We're so close to 30 subscribers. It would be really cool for me if you did. Let's continue with the rest of the video. Number 8. This may shock you, but turns out how close you are to the flashbang can depend on how much light gets into your eye and are you able to see stuff. As for example, I'm far away from the flashbang, but I can still see my opponent right now. And that's how you can know how to avoid a flashbang. The further away from the flashbang you are, less likely you are to get fully attacked by it. So you need to know how to move far away from it. If the further away you are from the flashbang, you're okay. You understand me? Good. Alright, this next tip is very important if you don't want to be beaten up in every match you go to. And if you pay attention to this tip, it'll help you improve your wins by a lot in the game. Let me explain. Alright, let's say you are going around fighting people and you come out in first place, right? What you need to do is how if someone's second to you and they're like in a one gap ahead, as long as you kill that person at the exact same time they're killing you, you will always be ahead. However, if you're behind someone and you're killed, and you killed like exact same time, like you both killed each other at the same time, you're still going to be like and kill him while dying, because the scoring system works is that the first person to get to a certain score is how they win. It's not like even if you kill the person like on even planes and you kill the person ahead of you by like 19 and you're like also on 19 and you didn't make it up directly by that time, you're the person who got to 19 first will get the win. So you have to get to that 19 first before that person. Anyway, on to the next tip. Tip number 10. This will involve you using your settings and checking them out before a matchup to increase your field of view, basic stuff like that. You understand me? These are important. Customizing your settings for your own self is probably the best tip I can give for you. If your field of vision is not good enough for in a particular match, you may not be able to get the win. And yeah, those are all my tips for how to win a knife fight in modern ops. So go watch the rest of this playlist, this video. Go watch the rest of my videos on modern ops in this playlist. Go watch another video on on how many currencies there are in Frag. See you later and bye.